Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I thought it would be fun to do a full cleaning marathon video. Now this is a compilation and a throwback at the same time. I thought it would be fun to take a look back to last fall to see what we had going on in the Fraser household. So sit back or throw me up on the TV and clean with me. But I hope you all enjoy.
You needed me like a cargo, you will carry me. I just hope you know my depth, even though it makes no sense. Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this bar?
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we got some work to do. This kitchen is a collect-all and it is very much showing that. So I'm gonna start by just decluttering these counters, get everything cleaned up, put away, reset. And honestly, while I'm doing this, I noticed that some things needed a little more attention. So we're going to be deep cleaning as well in today's video. So I hope you guys are ready. If you're going to clean with me, grab those cleaning products and get to cleaning. And if not, I hope you enjoy the content.
Sometimes I'm broken, too much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lightning, don't wanna pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call me if I'm in the dark?
Uploading issues yesterday, and it has been a literal nightmare. I don't know, for whatever reason, my full video just would not upload, and then I was starting to not only have problems with YouTube, but I was also starting to have problems with my app, and it was a whole ordeal. My video got deleted, you guys, so I had to re-edit everything. So I hope that you guys will give this so much love, because this video took a lot out of me, you guys. So, that is like the behind the scenes outside of filming, the whole editing aspect of it. Usually it goes a lot smoother, but for whatever reason, this video just gave me a whole lot of trouble. So it is what it is, but I hope you guys all enjoy. I love filming these videos for you guys. Just not only does it help motivate me to get into my home, get things cleaned up, picked up, put away, and just, you know, reset everything. But I also love filming these because I hope that the motivation that I'm filming for you guys, I hope that it helps you guys and helps motivate you to clean your homes, gives you ideas on how to organize things, just maybe spaces that you guys have been missing while cleaning, you know, any of those types of things. So I really love just giving you guys all the motivation. I also really love sharing inspiration. I love inspiring you guys with decorating and decor. I am so excited that Christmas is coming. I will be decorating. My decorate video will be up in about 2 weeks, so I cannot wait to share that with you guys. But I also hope that you guys have been enjoying the shopping trips. We've went to Kirkland's, we've went to Hobby Lobby twice. I hope that you guys maybe saw some things, maybe some new things that you didn't know were out and that are available for you guys now. But yeah, I really love just sharing everything with you guys, and I appreciate all the love that you guys give me on my videos. but yeah, I just really wanted to let you guys know that I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys sticking by me and sharing my videos, commenting on my videos, liking my videos. It all helps my channel to grow, and it sure is growing. So I just wanted to let you all know that I truly appreciate it. Like I said, I love filming for you guys. So if it helps you, it's also helping me, and I just wanted you to know that.
Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. Doesn't matter.
I was so excited. My order of Nespresso pods showed up, and you guys, they have the new holiday scents out. Well, they're not new. They're the same like yearly, but they only keep them, you know, for the season. And my absolute favorite is the I almost said pineapple. Oh my goodness. I do not like pineapple, especially coffee. No, peppermint pinwheel. I am so excited. I love all things peppermint mocha, like all the things, guys. So I am super excited. My favorite ice cream of all time is peppermint stick. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so excited for the holidays, like all of it. But anyway, I got my order in, so I wanted to go ahead and fill up my jar. When I went to fill it up though, I noticed that it was a little bit sticky. I don't know if it was like a buildup of like dust or if something got on it, but no big deal. I just cleaned it up a little bit before restocking. But yeah, so I also picked up gingerbread. I forget what the exact name is, but it's gingerbread and then a pumpkin spice cake, I think it is. I have not tried those two yet, so I'm super excited to try them, especially because those pods are like full coffee cup pods, not espresso. And so I'm with the drop in temperature that we have had here in Florida, I'm super excited to pull out a mug and just drink some warm coffee. I am so excited for that. So not excited for the cool down, but don't you worry, we'll be back in the 80s before you know it. But yeah, so also, side note here, when I went to put the toaster away earlier, I noticed that this cupboard was full of crumbs. Also, just a side note, I do want to say that this is a judgment-free zone. I ask that you guys do not judge me, and I will not judge you. What you do in your homes is your personal business, and what I do in mine, yes, I am sharing it here, but I'm sharing it to help give you guys motivation and to also show that, you know, crumbs are normal, dust is normal, houses get dirty, we live in this house, we are a family of 6 that lives in this house. So anyway, just to put that disclaimer out there. But when I was putting the toaster away earlier, I noticed that this Lazy Susan was awfully dirty, full of crumbs. So I went ahead and just vacuumed that out. I don't know if you guys know or not, but on your toaster, there's usually drawers like in the bottom of it that hold all the crumbs. And so obviously it's been a minute since ours has been cleaned out and they overflowed into the Lazy Susan. So also, I just wanted to give you guys a close-up of like some spills and drips and runs and just some of the dirty. This one's kind of hard to see. I don't know if you can see it that well, but yeah, definitely things got spilled down the front of the cupboards. The base cabinets are definitely worse than the upper cabinets, but we're gonna go ahead and get that cleaned up as well.
I will come around and let you know I'm always coming back. 5 in the morning, all we do is fight, and thought you'd come and make it right. I need a pause from the battle, but I don't think you settle. You don't wanna get it right. I will leave it up to you. I will leave it up to you. Now I'm done and down the line. I will leave it up to you.
I get a lot of questions on our cabinets. If you're new here, we moved to Florida just over a year ago, and we gutted our kitchen. So we didn't gut the floor. The floor is what was there before, but we tore out all the backsplash, appliances, cupboards, all of those things. We didn't change any of the layout. We didn't change, like, obviously there's still a header there, and all those types of things. Nothing like terribly big, because we did the entire project on our own and we wanted to keep a very small, we had a very small budget for our kitchen reno. So I did share all that. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, definitely do, and check out and see. This kitchen has come so far since we bought our home, and I absolutely love it. But back to the cupboards. These are, I think, the Arcadia cupboards from Lowe's. They are prefabbed cupboards that basically you can buy. You can walk into the store, pick them out, buy them. There they are. They're already available mostly. I don't think we had to order anything, if I remember correctly. I think everything was in stock. So anyway, and we also got a discount for buying everything, which saved quite a bit of money overall. But anyway, back to the question, I get a lot of questions on how well these cabinets are holding up since they are very affordable. I will say, for the price you pay for these, I absolutely love these cupboards. And if you are looking to redo your kitchen, definitely check them out. Especially if you're doing them yourself, it makes things a lot easier that they're already pre-built, they're easily accessible, affordable, and easy to install. So like I said, my husband and I did this ourselves. Our kids helped, especially when it came to like the uppers. We have never done anything like this before, so don't judge on that aspect. If you're a contractor, just don't look. So yeah, but anyway, we absolutely love the cupboards. They are holding up very well. They are great quality. They clean well. They, all the things. So I have had no issues with them. I absolutely love them, and I would highly, highly recommend them.
I heart to say yeah. You know I want him nah. I heart to say yeah. I told him I can be a fighter if you want. I'll be there to catch you if you fall. I can make it brighter when it starts. I told him I would do it all for you, and I know you do it for me too. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a fighter if you want. I can be a fighter if you want. Yeah, I can be a fighter. I can be a.
So I did share a little bit of what kind of content I post for my new friends here, but I did want to let you guys know what I have coming up. We have a lot of good stuff coming. With Christmas coming, I cannot wait. I literally have the rest of the year planned out, and you guys are going to continue getting 3 videos a week as long as, YouTube, app, on the internet, all the things align so that I can do that for you. But I am super excited. We have... I think we're done shopping. I do have to actually officially go out and buy everything that I have intentions of buying, which is not a whole lot, but I definitely have plans to share that haul with you, kind of share an idea of what I have going on, what I like in my brain, planned out for the season. I also plan on going through some of our old decor, just kind of declutter that, go through it, clean it out, see if there's anything that I can use for this year. I also, because we need to decorate for Christmas, I need to undecorate and take all the fall and Halloween stuff down. So that'll be coming soon, just to kind of, inspiration or motivation to clean out, get everything set up for the holidays. I can't wait. I am so excited. Are you guys excited too? Because I don't know. I don't think I've ever been so excited for Christmas to be here. I don't know. I don't even know what it is, you guys, but I am so stinking excited. But obviously we're going to be decorating for Christmas and all the things. I have some ideas for like a hot cocoa bar, a tablescape or place settings, you know, just decorating for Christmas. I'm gonna go ahead, I know you guys seem to like when I share what I'm getting my kids for Christmas, so I definitely plan on doing that again for you guys. I have some new wrapping present, gift wrapping ideas, or tips and tricks for that, so I can't wait to share that for you guys. But if you're excited for Christmas, give this video a thumbs up, because yeah, I am so excited. Also, I do want to give you guys an idea. So for October, since it's Halloween, it's spooky month. If you guys don't follow me over on Instagram, definitely go check it out. It is at bean_Mrs. Fraser. I have been sharing every night in the month of October. My family has picked a Halloween movie. They can go anywhere from cute and friendly all the way up to gory, horror, spooky, you know, all the things. So basically we're talking, you know, from Spookly the Pumpkin all the way to like Jigsaw or Texas Chainsaw. Anything and everything goes in this house when it comes to Halloween, and we are so excited. We absolutely love it. But yes, so we all picked out 5 movies apiece, which makes up 30 videos. We are not doing one on Halloween because that's the night of trick-or-treating. And then we, every night, well, basically I printed them all off, cut them up, put them in a bucket, and we draw a movie every night to see which one we are going to watch. It's so fun. We've done this for the past like few years, and my kids really just look forward to it. We also do it for Christmas. So for Christmas though, we do 1 through 24, so it'll be 4 videos a piece, and I am so excited. So I need you guys to list your favorite Christmas video or movie down in the comments to help give me some ideas to help prepare me for our Christmas movie nights.
My soul, you guided me out of the storm. I found home in your arms of gold. In your arms of gold. In your arms of gold. I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes.
So with the kitchen reno, we did end up upgrading our appliances. We just had some like Whirlpool stainless ones that were cheap, scratched, dented, you know, all the things from when we moved into the house, and I have always wanted black stainless, so we picked out these beautiful Frigidaire Gallery black stainless appliances. I absolutely love them and highly recommend them. Frigidaire is literally the best appliance maker. I think, if I remember correctly, they also make like Electrolux, Frigidaire. It's all under the same company brand, and I would highly recommend them all over. Hubby has been in the appliance business for like 14 years, something like that, maybe 15 years. And that was what he would recommend as well. But anyway, back to what I was saying, my point behind bringing them up. I was going to tell you guys that I am just using a vinegar water solution, and then I use a little bit of essential oil to help break up the vinegar scent. So it makes it really super easy to clean the appliances. I was really afraid, you know, my husband recommended the Zepp stainless steel cleaner because that's what he uses at work, and so I bought some. But then I read something that can, like, the stainless steel cleaners don't do well on black stainless, so I got really scared to ruin my brand new appliances. So I've just been using just the vinegar water mix, or sometimes I'll even use just, you know, a wet wash rag with or wash rag or dish rag, whatever you want to call it. No judgment here. I was raised by Iowa farm people, okay, so I say wash, I can't help it. But anyway, I really like to use the vinegar mixture, or I will even use a wet wash rag, dish rag with a little bit of Blue Dawn on it. So just to wipe down my appliances. Honestly though, these appliances, like, they do not get the fingerprint buildup like our old appliances did. So yeah, I absolutely love them, but if you're looking for an easy cleaning solution, I definitely recommend the vinegar water mixture. Like I said, I just use a little bit of essential oil, just a couple drops in there, enough to kind of mask the scent. And no, my house does not smell like vinegar. No, the spray, I mean, it has a little bit of a vinegar scent, but it doesn't leave that vinegar scent behind. You know what I mean? But also, I have a question, you guys. So I love our trash can. It gets dirty, which obviously that's why I'm cleaning it. But I need to know, is it a big deal that it's stainless and nothing else is stainless anymore? I guess our faucet is stainless. I never thought about that. So does that clash? Does the faucet clash? I don't know. These are random things that run through Tammy's brains. I appreciate you guys just listening to me ramble. You guys are seriously, I have some of the best subscribers and I absolutely love you guys. You guys are seriously just amazing. And I don't know. I am truly just so grateful for you guys. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and move on to the ceiling fan. Our fans run pretty much 24/7 here. Unless the temperatures drop, like, and the high is only going to be like 50, 60 degrees, the ceiling fans are on. So, but for whatever reason, the switch accidentally got shut off, and I noticed how dirty this fan was. You guys look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could not believe the buildup when I saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to clean these fan blades. So I am pretty sure that the rest of the fans in the house look about the same. So look forward to that video, because when I go do some deep cleaning in the bedroom later on this week, there's definitely going to be some cleaning of the fan in that one too. If you're looking for some good dirty motivating content, it's coming, I promise. Because it's been a minute. But anyway, so I just wanted to get the heavy dust off of there, get it off, clean it with my Swiffer. I did have a reusable pad on there, but I don't really like that pad, so I just threw it away, and I actually ended up replacing some with my I don't know what I was gonna say. I got new Swiffer wipes, basically, for when I go to do this again. But anyway, I cleaned all that off, and then I wanted to go in with just some dust spray and then get all the little bit that was left behind. And see, there was a little bit left behind. Gross.
Show me your love like it is. Bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get. Show me your love, leave me breathless.
You'll notice that I don't put the dishes back out or the plates back out when I remake the table. I was feeling like it was just overwhelming. It was too much, and I was over it, so I didn't put the plates back out. But unfortunately, because it was no longer crowded, our Lottie, the little white calico, she's so naughty. She decided that she was going to start chewing on the black, I forget what it's called at the moment, but that netted, like, table runner. And yeah, we had a mess of one the other day, and it was like half coming out of her, stuck with all her processed food, if you're catching my drift without me actually saying it. And yeah, so sorry, TMI, I apologize, but oh my gosh, it was yeah. So that is no longer there. I took it off. She attacked the ghost. That's why that ghost is like all over the place as well. So he is no longer there. So now we're back to just candles and the regular striped, like, farmhousey look table runner. Cats are great, guys. You know, when they're not. They're great but yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, it's just time to go ahead and mop. I'm using Fabuloso. I absolutely love the purple Fabuloso. I use it all the time. I do plan on, though, when that one runs out, I think I'm going to switch to Pine Sol. I don't know if you guys watch Living with Cambria, but I absolutely love her. And she lives not too far from me, so she's been using Pine Sol, and she highly recommends it, especially down here in Florida, to help deter bugs and stuff like that, because we live in Florida. We can spray and spray all we want, but sometimes bugs just get attracted to homes. And yeah, so I think I'm going to give Pine Sol a try. I love the Pine Sol scent. I haven't used it in forever, but I definitely think I'm going to check it out the next go around. But anyway, guys, this is kind of basically the end of the video. I chit-chatted all the way through it. I hope you guys are okay with that. You guys will have to let me know if you guys prefer more music or if you like the chatty videos. So anyway, guys, I hope if you guys have not already, I hope you hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. I am so grateful that each and every one of you are here with me today. But anyway, I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Acting stupid, don't come round here acting foolish. Don't come round here acting all innocent. I know about the games you play. Well, you should get a taste of your own medicine. And I eat your heart out. Your ex-man is with me now. You've been talking shit behind my back just to feel good about yourself. But he's with me now. We can't stand on your old couch. I know you're trying to feel better, 'cause you're being bitter on your own. Eat your heart out. A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of love. I don't know if I'll make it home. I don't know, not like I care. All I know, sound of this gold. Only know I want the best of us. So I dance the night away when nobody's awake. I'll be the last to stay.
Guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. As you can see, we have a little bit of cleaning to do. And I also want to make some muffins. I like to make muffins for my kiddos for their snacks for the week. They're just easy to travel with, so I thought I would share that recipe with you guys here today. First, I just need to clean up the area. So I found these Yellowstone dishes. You guys, these are going viral on TikTok. In fact, one of my own videos, literally, I have so many views. I can't even believe it. Yeah, so definitely go over to TikTok and check that out. I definitely just almost lost that box full of plates. I would have been devastated because these are sold out everywhere. They didn't even make it to my store. They're from Walmart. They're the Yellowstone dishes. I got the Rip collection. But I think they had John, Beth, and Casey, if I remember. They're all absolutely beautiful dishes. Y'all have to let me know down in the comments if you guys picked these up or not, or if you guys have even seen the viral TikToks. So anyway, I just want to get everything kind of cleaned up and put away so we can use these gorgeous new dishes. I also use them, if you haven't yet already seen my Halloween Decorate With Me. I did use them on my Halloween tablescape for this year, and I absolutely love them. They were perfect for my Halloween tablescape. So anyway, we're just going to kind of clean up this area, and then we're going to bake some goodies and then do some more cleaning. So, like I said, I just like to bake some muffins for my kiddos to take to school as a snack. The hubs take some too. In fact, I have made a few different of these muffins with you guys. I have yet to make these pumpkin muffins. That's what these are, is pumpkin muffins. And I will tell you what, these are my kids and my hub's favorite muffins of all that I have made. And I'm, not to pat myself on the back or anything, but they are really good. I actually found the recipe for them off of Pinterest. If you guys are interested in that, I will leave it down in the comments in a pinned comment for you guys if you would like the recipe. But it is so good, so simple. I will say on this day, I was so devastated because I ran out of brown sugar and I swore that I had enough to do a double batch of these. I buy the cans of pumpkin from Sam's, and so they're huge cans, enough to make a double batch. So that's why I'm making a double batch of them. Not that I needed to, just that's what comes out of the can. So I was making a double batch. I ran out of brown sugar. I used all of the rest of the granulated sugar I had, but I had that that's farm equipment. I don't know. It's like brown sugar, but like raw brown sugar or something to that effect. I don't know. We had it on hand because my daughter's friend works at a local smoothie spot, and that is the type of sugar that they use in their smoothies. So we had it because we were making smoothies at home. Anyway, I was like freaking out. I'm like, oh no, I'm literally in the middle of this. And I didn't know what to do. So I literally got in my car to run over to BJ's real quick. And grab some more sugar, and I was like, oh yes, I have this sugar. Let me see, pull up the old Google on the phone and see if I can use it as a substitute. It said I could, and you guys, they turned out still absolutely amazing. You would never know that I used a different sugar. So anyway, save the day. Thank you, Google. But I just wanted to get these mixed up and put together. Like I said, I like making them for snacks for my kiddos. In the long run, it is much cheaper to go this route than to buy the package of those mini muffins from the store. You know what I'm talking about? The little party mix muffins or whatever they are. So yeah, so kiddos take a snack to school. That's what we're getting done today. It just makes it easier. Sometimes, you guys, let's keep it real though. Sometimes I don't get around to making the muffins and they either go without, or they are taking like pretzels or a bag of chips. Sometimes they take an apple or a banana. It's hit or miss around here. So yeah, but it's even more crazy. You always see those videos that are like talking about how kids don't eat snacks during the summer, but yet they go to school and they need a snack, and then they come home and they need a snack. It's so funny, because I'm like, that is so true. But then if you think about it, I feel like my kids at least are much more active during the school year than they are during the summer, especially since we moved to Florida, because, Florida is hot. So I don't know. You tell me, do your kids get snacks in during the school year and the summer, or during the school year and not the summer? Let me know down in the comments. But we're gonna go ahead, get these all mixed up, put in the cupcake liner, or in the cupcake tins. I don't use liners. We're cheap and fancy like that, but we're gonna get these in the muffin tins in the oven, and then while they are baking, we're gonna do some more cleaning.
Party in the streets and the city's on fire.
So like I said, I'm gonna do some cleaning while the muffins are in the oven baking. They take about 20 minutes or so to bake. So I can get an awful lot done in 20 minutes. I don't know about y'all, but your girl has learned to go fast. You know, because there's always cleaning to be done, and if I don't move fast, then I won't get anything done. So we're just gonna focus on the dishes right now, get this dishwasher emptied so I can get my new plates in there, because yes, they are dishwasher and microwave safe. They made it through the dishwasher perfectly okay. I am starting to hear though that they're not making it like in the packaging. A lot of people are saying that theirs were delivered broken, and that devastates me for you guys. Because mine are, I absolutely love the dishes. They're absolutely beautiful, but I'm hoping that Walmart will make it right. I'm sure they will. The unfortunate part though is I know that a lot of them are sold out, so hopefully they can get them replaced. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get these dishes done. What does Tammy always say? Say it with me down in the comments if you know. 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna go ahead and work smarter. And just tackle 2 things at one time just to get it all done. You know what I mean? Sometimes though, your girl doesn't. Let's keep it real. Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, okay, well, those are in the oven and I don't feel like doing anything else. So we're gonna pop a squat, search some TikTok, watch a YouTube video, you know, all the things. But anyway, guys, I wanted to ask you guys, are we excited for Christmas? Like, I know Halloween hasn't been here yet, but I keep seeing all these people posting Christmas stuff, and I am loving the fall and the Halloween content because I'm so here for it. I am so excited for all these holidays that are coming between October, November, December. You know, I'm so excited for all the holidays. And I am extremely excited for Christmas to come up. But you guys, like, I don't know. The stores are all posting, like, or setting up all their Christmas displays, and I'm so excited to see them. And I am going to share that content with you guys. We are headed to Kirkland's, and then I'm gonna go out of town for you guys. So usually I share my local stores, local Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, and that with you guys, but I'm gonna go and see if I can find another store that actually has some good Christmas product because for whatever reason my local stores have not fully got Christmas out. And for those of you that are looking for Christmas content or Christmas items, I know there's items that go viral and then they disappear, or there's items, you know, sometimes you just have to, especially at like Home Goods, TJ Maxx and that, you just have to be on the ball with shopping there. So if I can show you guys something, maybe you guys will still be able to catch it, even though I know we're not fully in Christmas mode yet. We are still in Halloween fall vibes. I mean, even though it's not even really fallish here, it's getting there. But yeah, so I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Are you guys excited for all the holidays coming up? Your girl is, like I said, I'm enjoying all the content that I'm seeing on everybody's like Instagrams and stuff, and the reels and that of just all this fall and spooky fun content. I just love it. Just the warm, cozy vibes of all the oranges and the browns and the reds and the yellows and even adding in the black, and it's just, I just love it. I love this time of year. So anyway, I'm super excited to share all my content coming up for you guys. Like I said, we're going to be going shopping. We're going to be looking at Christmas decor, even though I know not all of us are ready for that yet, but it's coming. I also am excited to share some more cleaning content with you guys. I have a full-on house cleaning video coming up for you guys to give you some of that cleaning motivation to get your home ready for these upcoming holidays, because I know that Canada has Thanksgiving coming up this month. I know here in the US, our Thanksgiving isn't until the end of next month, but for my Canadian viewers and those of you that, you know, have other things coming up, I thought I would give you a whole house motivational video, so you guys can help, or so that I can help give you the motivation so you can tackle those homes, because I know that I can't be the only one whose home needs just a good, thorough, deep cleaning. I also have some yeah, some decluttering videos coming because, yes, with Christmas coming, because it'll be here before you know it, I do need to go through a lot of my Christmas decor, my holiday decor, and just kind of go through everything, see what I have, so that way I know what to buy and what not to buy, and all of those things. So I'm super excited to share that with you guys this month. So I hope that you guys will subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope you guys will come along with all this fun videos that I have planned. So anyway, we're just gonna go ahead, like I said, we're just gonna keep cleaning, tackling things while the muffins are baking. So the bigger muffins came out of the oven, they are all done now, and now the little mini ones are cooking. I really love the mini muffins. They're so fun and easy for my son to take. I don't know, I feel like they're just kind of cleaner too, you know, especially for like little kids. He's only 9, and sometimes they have a little tougher time being clean. You know what I mean? When you're eating. So the mini versions of things are just easier to like pop in your mouth and eat. So hopefully I'm helping the teacher out. But anyway, let's get back to some cleaning.
One day you listen so we can connect again. I'm feeling the purpose. I know we're not perfect, but my soul is reaching out. I'm gonna hand you the truth, hand you the truth. I ain't got a calling card. What can I do? Froze up on you, taking me by surprise. Word has it, what word has it? Whisper through the grapevine. What word has it? Whisper through the grapevine. You fade out.
So I figured I would also give you guys a little bit of a life update. I mean, it's not really like an update, but it's just like what's going on in my life right now, I guess. I don't know. I just enjoy chatting with you guys. I hope that's okay. I hope you guys enjoy chatty videos. I know sometimes I'm a little more chatty than others, I guess. But anyway, I am super excited. After almost 3 whole months, I have finally seen my dad is back in Florida. You guys have no idea. I'm an only child for him, and so it just makes my heart so happy to know that he is back down here and he is not, 1,500, 1,400 miles away anymore. So it's just for a little bit. He doesn't permanently live here or anything like that, but someday he will, and I cannot wait for that day because I love him so much. But yes, so he is back. He got back just in time for my older two to have their homecoming dance. They were begging Grandpa to come down and get, so that way they can take pictures with their dresses on with him. And we got tattoos. Fred and I got tattoos. It's been so long. You guys obviously know that I like tattoos. I have tattoos on my arms. And our local shop is doing like a fun little sale because in the month of October this year, there is a Friday the 13th. So they're doing like Friday the 13th sales. And yeah, so Fred and I both got tattoos. Fred got a little Herbie Husker on his arm. It is so cute. And honestly, I'm debating on getting it. I haven't decided yet because, it's not really my tattoo vibe, but we'll see. I just got like a little flower on my wrist. If you want, definitely go over to Instagram. I share things like that, like our daily lives type content, plus homemaking and decor content over on Instagram. It's at being Mrs. Fraser. So anyway, or being_Mrs. Fraser. I don't know. I have it linked down in the description for you guys if you guys are ever interested in checking that out over there. But anyway, you guys, we have come to the end of this video. Where did the time go? I don't know, but I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. So I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. Until next time. Bye, guys.
You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Welcome if you're new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. Today we are doing a quick reset here. As you can tell, this kitchen is a bit of a disaster. I had picked up a grocery order from BJ's and then we went grocery shopping at Walmart. And most of the items got put away. However, a few items got left out and those all need to be put away. I need to restock some items in the pantry, put all these dishes away, you know, all the things that just kind of get built up and forgotten about or left out when you're a busy mom of four. So we're gonna go ahead. It's been a hot minute since I gave you guys a cleaning motivation video, so I hope you're excited. But let's get to cleaning.
Oh, you just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay.
So I thought I would share my ideas of some upcoming videos that I have for you guys. We definitely have some shopping because who doesn't want to see all the new Christmas decor that'll be hitting at the stores soon. I know some stores have already started putting them out. You know, down here in Florida, I don't know. I feel like everybody waits forever to put things out down here, and I think it's just the weather, because it's still absolutely beautiful and warm and all the things out down here, but I'm super excited to do some shopping videos, especially with like Kirkland's and Hobby Lobby, even some home goods videos I have planned for you guys. I am going with a different theme this year for Christmas, so I can't wait to share that with you as well. I also already have a collaboration for Christmas, and I am so stinking excited. But yes, so we have those videos coming up. I have some more cleaning motivation for you guys. What else do we have going on? There's just a ton. Oh, we're decorating for Halloween. I have to decorate my front porch, which I apologize because I know that this video was supposed to be that front porch decorating video. However, I ordered something and it was not the right color, so I had to send it back and get a new one. So yes, I've been waiting on that, but I promise that'll be your next video. Just getting the front porch ready for fall, you know, with some fall foliage, decor, and stuff like that. Hopefully it'll help give you some inspiration. We also have to use those pumpkins that we made in our DIY Halloween video. So those will be out as well. But yeah, so I have a ton of ideas coming out for you guys, and I cannot wait. So I hope you guys will all stick by me and continue to support my videos. If you haven't already though, if that sounds like something right up your alley, something that you enjoy watching, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. I am so happy to have you guys here, and I hope that you will stick around.
Word has it, word has it, whisper through the grapevine. Word has it, word has it, whisper through the grapevine. You fade out. I'm gonna hand you the truth, hand you the truth. I ain't got a calling card. What can I do? Froze up on you, taking me by surprise. I'm gonna hand.
I hope you guys had a chance to check out my last video. I kind of gave my little counter coffee bar a little bit of a makeover. So if you haven't had a chance to check that out, definitely go do so. It's a short video, it's not super long, but I just thought it was fun to kind of bring in some warmth and give you guys some ideas on how to do a countertop coffee bar. At our old house, we had like a regular coffee bar. I guess a regular, I don't know. I guess I don't really know what a regular coffee bar is, but I had like a piece of furniture that my husband built me, and I absolutely love that piece, and I'm so sad that I can no longer use it as a coffee bar. I have plans for it though, and yes, I will be sharing with those, but that probably won't come till spring. However, anyway, I have only counter space, so I had to find a way to make my coffee bar look presentable, I guess. It's not even necessarily presentable because you guys, literally the only person that comes and sees this is my dad. But so I don't know, just make it pretty for me and my family, I guess, if you will, and you guys. So anyway, I was on the struggle bus with that, and I finally found some pieces that I really liked and put those together. And then we kind of gave it a little bit of a spooky touch for Halloween or fall or Falloween, if you will. And then I also shared a really yummy pumpkin spice creamer recipe with you guys. Okay, so I need to know, squirrel here, sorry, but I need to know, are you guys pumpkin spice fans, or are you apple fans, or like none of the above? Let me know down in the comments. If you are a pumpkin spice person, put a little like jack-o'-lantern emoji, and if you are an apple person, put a little apple. And if you don't like any of those, leave me a comment and let me know what your favorite like hot drink is. If it's not like an apple cider or hot coffee, maybe it's hot chocolate. Let me know down in the comments. I love chit-chatting with you guys, and I am very curious because your girl loves her some pumpkin spice.
We keep on talking from body to body, yeah. Getting closer to just being nothing else. I'm a sucker for your love.
So I'm not doing a deep clean. I'm just kind of pulling out the easy stops here, you guys. This is basically just a reset to get my house back in order and, you know, everything put away so I can calm my mind, if you will. When a lot of things are out and about and there's just stuff everywhere, my my anxiety just gets extremely heightened, and I just kind of get a little like, you know, like I don't know how to explain it. But I just can't do it, and it was driving me crazy. And so really I'm just trying to get everything put back together, reset, that way, you know, later on in the week, once I really am prepared, I can go in and do a deep cleaning without having all this clutter and everything everywhere. Because I do need to do that. I need to go in and vacuum out like the cupboards and the Lazy Susan and deep clean some of the appliances. But yeah, so as you can see though, the floor definitely needed mopped. That floor was gross, but the wet vac did a great job at picking a lot of that up. However, I also noticed that my wet vac needed a good cleaning. You should really be doing this almost every time you use your wet vac. We use this little guy a lot though, and so doing this often every time we use it is not realistic. And so I'm just gonna go ahead, give this guy a deep cleaning. I really wish that my sink, I love my black sink, but right at the moment I wish it wasn't black so you guys can see all the nasty guck and hair and yuckiness, everything that is coming out of this thing. It is so gross. But I'll show you all the hair and stuff that comes out of it here in a little bit, but I just wanted to get it cleaned up, you know, out and everything, give it a good old deep cleaning. So that way I can put it away for the day.
I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes down.
Since we are officially all getting ready and moving into the holidays, including Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the things, what are your traditions? What do you guys do as a couple, with your friends, with your family, with your kiddos? What kinds of things do you guys like to do around the holidays? Right now I'm talking more probably specific to like Halloween or fall activities. If you live in Florida, that would really be helpful to let your girl know what happens down here. Last year was our first fall ever in Florida. We had never visited. We have never been here. You know, all the things for Florida. So I don't really know the area. I mean, I know my area well, but I don't know what kind of fall things happen here. You know, back home, we would go to like Vallis Pumpkin Patch. If you're from Nebraska, you know Vallis Pumpkin Patch. Or we would go out to Markman's Pumpkin Patch and get pumpkins and corn stalks and stuff like that to decorate with. We would carve pumpkins. But you know, up there, it's cool enough. The pumpkins would last quite a while. We could carve them about a week or so out from Halloween. Where down here, I've been told that you literally have like a day of carving pumpkins, and that's all you can leave them out for. So between the critters and the heat, so yeah, and I have not heard of any pumpkin patches or anything. Like I said, I don't know what kind of things go on down here. So if you're in the South, like I said, better if you're in Florida, and you can give me some ideas on things to do with my kiddos this fall, I would greatly appreciate it. Now, I have kind of thought about going into Orlando and taking them to the theme parks. But one, it's kind of expensive just for a few hours of fun, in my opinion. And then also for like, my kids are kind of maybe too old. I mean, Freddie might be okay for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, but I feel like my girls would not appreciate that so much. And then I was like, okay, well, I'll take them to the Halloween Horror Nights at Universal, but I don't know that any of them would really like that either, except for maybe my oldest. So yeah, I'm really just struggling on figuring out fall family-friendly, teenage-friendly activities, fall time activities.
Love it. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with our bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for right. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. 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 Be one of the things I love. 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 Be one of the
I know you guys are probably getting sick and tired of hearing about this bedroom. About this makeover that is supposed to happen that has not happened yet. But I definitely think I'm going to work on it in the spring. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to redo our furniture or not. I love our furniture and I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to replace it with anything. But I'm not sure if I want to paint it or if I want to sand it down and restain it in a lighter finish. I haven't decided on that yet. I have decided on a wall color and a ceiling color-ish accent wall on the ceiling type situation. I'm so excited for that. I can't wait to share that with you guys. But my next issue is bedding. I would love to know where you guys are getting your bedding at these days. You know, Bed Bath & Beyond closed. However, I think it's Overstock that bought them out or merged or whatever they did. Oh my gosh, I had to show you guys this. She is just so stinking cute. You know, they say that cats do this only when they've been taken from their mamas too soon, but she didn't leave her mama for a while. She was much older than the recommended age, but she is just so funny. I don't know why she does this to the Sherpa blanket. Our other cat does it too. I don't know. They're so cute though. But anyway, where was I? Oh, bedding. So anyway, my question is, where are you getting your bedding at? We've bought from Bed Bath & Beyond, we've bought from JCPenney's, we've bought from Kohl's, I've bought from Amazon, but I would like to know where you guys shop for your bedding. I've never really found anything. I mean, everything's been good. It's fine. But I've not really found anything that I absolutely have fallen in love with. And I'm really on the hunt for that. I also need a new mattress cover because the one we currently have it's got the heated wires or whatever in it, and well, it's no longer cold here in the winter time or where we live now, so we don't need that anymore. But you guys will have to let me know.
You got me locked upon it, you and me. You got me losing sleep, I am in too deep, like an overdose. You're the antidote. Losing sleep, I am in too deep. No matter where I hide, you got me sleep deprived.
Alrighty guys, I hope that was a motivational video for you guys, and if you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button on your way out. I hope everyone stays happy, healthy, and safe. Until next time, we will see you in the next one. Bye guys. Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. I am so excited to share this nighttime routine with you. But first I have to give you a little bit of pre-nighttime so you can know where we're coming from at nighttime. We are a super busy family of 6. We have a lot going on. Our oldest plays travel softball and practices multiple times a week. We have, again, 4 kiddos, all over ages. We go to 3 different schools. So again, very, very busy family. And so to make things easier, I like to cook crock pot meals. It kind of cuts down not only on dishes at night, but also just time in general. Today I am making a pork loin roast. So I'm just putting this in the crock pot with a bunch of different seasonings. You can really just season to your heart's desire, whether you want more or less. I think I put dry ranch, garlic, parsley, basil, salt, pepper. I like to put a stick of butter in. It really helps with moisture. And then I also put some chicken broth in. Now, when you're cooking in your crock pot, you can definitely add your veggies in at that time and let them all cook all day together. However, I decided that I didn't want to do that, so it is now nighttime, or evening time, if you will. So it's time to get the potatoes cooked. Again, busy family, so I'm going the easy route. I'm not peeling these. We're just gonna cut them up and boil them in some salt water and get them prepared for dinner. So this is a basic night for us, just making sure that everything gets cooked. I do like to, again, make things as easy as possible, especially on super busy nights. If you guys have been around a while, you know my saying. I swear by the saying, work smarter, not harder. So while things are cooking, I like to clean. I am a clean as you go type of person. While I'm preparing meals, I clean. While I'm baking, I clean as I go and throw things away or put things in the sink or whatever. So, you know, it's like 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess, basically here. So while these potatoes are boiling, I'm going to go ahead and take all the clean dishes out of the dishwasher. I definitely just almost said microwave. I don't even know. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead, take everything out. The dishwasher doesn't always dry the dishes all the way, so I do just make sure that I am drying those before we put them in the way because, you know, water, humidity, moisture, it creates mold and all that other yucky stuff. And we don't want that in our new cupboards. So we're just getting everything dried off. Now, I will say with this routine, this is not usually my job. I will cook, but my kiddos are, well, not all my kiddos, my 3 oldest, my girls just happen to be the oldest. When my son is old enough, he will be doing chores just as well because we are a family under one household and family helps keep the household running. So anyway, typically, this is my girls' chores. They are my kids' chores. They will do the dishes after they do their homework. So basically, it looks like what our evening, I guess, looks like is picking my kiddos up from school. They come home, they do homework. I finish up my YouTube things or anything that I have going on, and then we move on to dinner. They will put the dishes away while I am cooking, and then they will also start loading the dishes. That way things are being done. So after dinner, it's basically just a cleanup of the meal and not a full-on cleaning, if you will. So that way they can get the chores done, then showers, then you know, a few minutes of relaxing, whether that's watching, you know, TikTok or who knows what they're watching, YouTube, stuff like that, or even a movie on the TV before going to bed. So it's just a quick routine, just to keep, again, our house running smoothly. So we always kind of work together, which I love. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead now that dinner is ready. We're gonna take a break from those dishes and move on to finishing up and serving dinner. I am just making a quick gravy. I basically just mix some broth with some flour to help thicken up the juices or the broth that came off of the pork.
Much of emotions. Sometimes I'm the lighted, the one I pick a fight with. Everything seems so good. I guess I can't help myself. Would you call on me if I'm in the dark? I'm calling up 'cause I'm right under the stars. Would you run on me leaving this mark? But baby, I'm the one who's breaking hearts, one who's breaking.
So this is definitely something new that is on my channel. I don't think I've ever filmed a nighttime routine, so I guess it's kind of special. So if this is your first time here, welcome. Thank you for clicking on today's video and coming along with this nighttime routine. Like I said, I don't normally share a nighttime routine because my kiddos are the ones usually, well, I'm cooking while they're cleaning, I guess, if you will. So I'm usually the one cleaning and all that during the day, and that's usually what I like to share with you guys, whether it's a cleaning or decorating, or even like shop with me and grocery hauls and stuff like that. But if that is what tickles your fancy and you like to watch that type of content, definitely hit that red subscribe button and come along and join my YouTube family. I would be forever grateful. It really means a whole lot to me when you guys subscribe to my channel, or even give the videos a thumbs up or comment down below. I love chatting with you guys down in the comments. So anytime you guys do that, just know you are making my heart just swell with love. But anyway, guys, so again, this is just a super easy dinner meal here, and just a super realistic nighttime situation for us. Well, realistic to a point, I guess. You know, I don't often film my kiddos cleaning because, well, this is my channel, not theirs. And so I know you guys are here to see me, and not necessarily them. I do like to give you guys updates, you know, life updates about my kiddos. But again, this is more of mom's channel. So sharing what we do in our household, but not necessarily by the people that do them, if that makes any sense. But anyway, back to dinner. You guys seeing this, like going back and editing through this dinner is really making me want to cook this again because it was so good. Like, your girl grew up in the Midwest, so I'm very much a meat and potato girl. Gravy, absolutely delicious, but this pork just fell apart when I started cutting it. I definitely wanted it more like slices, but again, it just started falling apart. So, which was perfect. It was like perfectly moist, which is one thing I love about cooking in the crock pot. It's very hard to make like dry meat out. So, and then we're going easy with the green beans here, guys. I just like to add another vegetable with the meat and potatoes. These are frozen bird's eye. I love bird's eye vegetables. They are delicious, but I just wanted to season them up a little bit. This day I only used a little bit of salt and pepper. Sometimes I'll add butter or garlic powder, but I put gravy on these, so I just added a little salt and pepper. Well, not gravy on everybody's, but they were really good with the gravy. But yeah, so I'm just mumbling here, trying to get through dinner, because after dinner is served and everybody's bellies are full, it's time to finish the nighttime by getting showers done and just cleaning up and putting away all the leftovers and cleaning it all up, because yeah, It's much easier to do it while it's here than leaving it overnight and doing it in the morning. I highly, highly, highly recommend just getting it done. I know it's not fun to clean up after everything, after a long, hard day, and after, you know, being in the hot kitchen and cooking everything, but I promise you, just getting it done and going to bed with a clean kitchen just feels so much better than going to bed with a dirty one and knowing that those dishes and mess are waiting for you the next morning.
Change your mind for love or pity, let me know now, 'cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you...
I do want to share with you guys a little bit of what is coming up on Being Mrs. Fraser. So obviously we have this nighttime routine here, but I am going to take you guys shopping at Big Lots. It has been years since I've been in a Big Lots. So I don't know. Have you guys ever been to a Big Lots? Do you shop at Big Lots regularly? You know, there's one right around the corner from my house, and I keep driving by it, and I'm like, you know, I really need to go back in there because I used to love Big Lots. They used to have some really awesome stuff. My mother-in-law bought a couch from there. Like, this was like years and years ago. But you know, we've gotten Decor there before, snacks and all the things. So I thought I would go in there and see what they have for Halloween, or any fall decor, or just, you know, a full store walkthrough. If you guys are interested in that, let me know down below and I will definitely get that ready for you guys. I also have some fun DIY Halloween decorations coming up that I cannot wait to share with you. We have some Pottery Barn dupes, you guys. And I'm super excited to share those with you because they are so cute and so fun. And again, they're affordable because you guys, Pottery Barn is so expensive. Literally some of the things on there, like they have these terracotta pumpkins. I mean, hundreds of dollars for a terracotta pumpkin. We're gonna dupe that though. So we're gonna take care of that. I'm gonna hook you guys up with some tips on those DIYs, make them more affordable, but still super cute. So that'll be coming up. I'm going to be updating my coffee bar situation because yeah, it's kind of boring. And I love coffee, so I just think that would be super fun. Of course, we have some more cleaning motivation because your girl always is cleaning because we have a large family and you know, they make messes. Kids, husbands. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't have the mess. So thank them for the content that I give you guys. No, I'm just joking. Actually, my kids are really good about cleaning up after themselves, but you know, sometimes mom just has to go in there and get down in nitty gritty and clean up herself. So, but we also have some more Halloween shopping, some more Halloween hauls, some Halloween decorating, because you know we got to decorate with the DIYs after we make them. And then you guys, we are just over a month away from decorating for Christmas, and that has me excited. I love the burr months because it's all the decorating, you know, between fall and Halloween and then Christmas. So I can't wait to share all those with you. So if any of that interests you, again, make sure you hit that subscribe button, come along. Also, if you are enjoying my content, I would be so grateful if you would hit that thumbs up button. It kind of helps the YouTube algorithm know that people are liking my content that I'm putting out there, so that way they will share it with others, and then hopefully those others will subscribe and my channel will continue to grow. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to cleaning.
just fine. I'm gonna shine. I'm alright, alright, alright. I'm celebrating my liberation. I'm moving strong, I'm moving on. I'm alright, alright, alright. Might be shaken but not stirred.
So I'm just using some of the Mrs. Meyer's. It's a fall scent to clean the counters. I love Mrs. Meyer's cleaners or the all-purpose sprays because they always smell absolutely amazing, especially when you get like the fall and Christmas scents, because then it just really helps bring those holidays in, especially because down here in Florida, you guys, it's still hot as Hades down here, and it does not feel like fall. I hear we have some fall weather coming. I don't know, but I really love using fall scents just to help it feel like those changes are happening, even if it doesn't feel like it outside. Otherwise, sometimes I do use a water vinegar mix, and then I just put some like lemon essential oil or orange essential oil. The last batch that I made, I actually used cinnamon essential oil. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. And then sometimes I will use like an actual granite cleaner, you know, to make sure that my granite is not getting dry and it gets its moisture that it needs. But anyway, after I am done wiping off the counters, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my Bissell wet vac. Now, I absolutely love this thing. It makes life so much easier because you can vacuum and mop at the same time. I'll say it's hard to get like in the cracks and crevices, so I do definitely pull out my mop once in a while, but just for a quick cleanup, this thing is amazing. I really wish though I would have waited to buy this and got the cordless. I kind of want the Shark because I love Shark products. I would really like to get the Shark wet vac, the cordless one, or even I think Tinco. I think that's what it's called. I've never had their products, but I've heard some amazing things about them. I would really like to try their new wet vac. Like you vacuum or wet or whatever and then hook it back up and it sucks it all out and cleans itself. That just sounds amazing. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this nighttime routine. I hope that it helped give you some motivation or you just enjoyed the content. If you did enjoy it though, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. And I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, especially my New England and Nova Scotia friends. Especially with that big hurricane that is coming your way. Hopefully he decides to slow down. It's looking like he might, but either way, I hope you all stay safe and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on
Hello and good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. If you're new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. I'm so grateful that you guys decided to click on today's video. As you can see, I am sharing my fall morning routine. The kiddos are officially back in school. They've been back in school for not quite a month yet, but we're still kind of trying to get a routine down, and yes, so I decided I thought I would go ahead and share my mornings with you. Now, this kind of varies a little bit, but most often than not, I always try to make sure that I tidy up the couch. We don't tidy it obviously at night, so in the mornings, once everybody is off to school, I light a candle and I get to work. I like to fix the cushions and then just kind of fluff and chop the pillows just to kind of, you know, basically make things presentable.
My heart's desire, I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world.
We are a family of 6, so we have a lot of laundry. So that's another thing I like to tackle. We do probably about 20 loads of laundry a week between all 6 of us. Now, that includes not only clothing, but also bedding and towels. So I try to tackle as much laundry in a day as I can. Usually it's about 4 loads or so. It just depends on how long different things take to wash. Now, I washed these clothes yesterday. These are actually Freddie's clothes. Most often I try to have him fold his own clothes and put them away, but we're still kind of learning. He's only 9, so we're still kind of taking that day by day, or well, week by week when we wash his clothes. So sometimes I'll fold them for him, but 9 times out of 10, he is putting them away on his own. Another thing I like to do in the morning is vacuum. Again, we are a family of 6, 4 kiddos, and we have 2 cats. So we are kind of messy. And you know what? We live in Florida, and for whatever reason, although I don't let people wear shoes in the house, somehow sand still gets tracked in everywhere. And so I just like to give the house a good vacuum every day just to pick up that cat hair and that sand.
Where's the love I was promised as a token from above? Mother, son, sticking out the path of life for everyone. How will I know? I used to think that all it took was to pretend that life.
I just have to take a moment and say that I am still really loving my fall decor this year. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out because it has some very fun, just inspiring decor in it that I had a lot of fun setting up and decorating and sharing with you guys. Again, I'm just loving it. I did kind of change things up there on the shoe organizers there in the background behind me, but yes, I'm absolutely loving how everything turned out. So if you haven't seen it yet, definitely go check it out.
When all I need is some good advice and a shoulder to cry on. If there's something left to figure out.
Next up is the bedroom. I like to always make the bed. There's just something about having a made bed that just makes the day good. It just sets my day, I guess, for success. I do pick every day or so, once a week, to do a more in-depth cleaning. For this day, the more in-depth cleaning is here in the bedroom. So more in depth, meaning that it is time to change the sheets and put some clean sheets on the bed. Now, I like to do this about once a week or so. I'll be honest, because, you know, in Tammy fashion, I like to keep things real around here, and the sheets don't always get changed every week. I like them to, but in all honesty, we are extremely busy, and some things just don't happen. But anyway, today we are changing the sheets and getting those washed. Now, tip from Tammy, when it comes to linens, make sure you have 2 sets of sheets. That way, while the one set is washing, you can put a clean sheet set on the bed. That way your bed is ready and made for the day. So that way, by the time the sheets get done, you can fold them, put them away, but your bed will still look made and nice. But also, I do not remember this, but all the time, and you guys are witnesses to that if you have seen my previous videos, but I always forget to dust before I make the bed. So, tip from Tammy, make sure you dust your bed before you make it. Again, this does not get done every single day. Dusting is about every other week here in the bedroom. The living room is different. I do try to dust that every week, but today was not the day. So I am dusting up here in the bedroom. Again, I kind of just noticed, I kind of just clean as I notice things need them to be done. And the dusting kind of needed to be done. You can kind of see it starting to layer up there. And so I just wanted to clean that off. I also needed to put away the rest of the fall decor that I did not use in my fall decorating video. I don't know if you guys just saw there, I have a little bit of Halloween surprise for you guys. I know I said before I wasn't probably going to decorate for Halloween, but I am. Spoiler alert, I do have a few things, not a lot. We will get into that in the Halloween decor video that I cannot wait to share with you guys. I have a few DIYs, so, you know, we're all about saving money over here, and yeah, DIYs, we're going to be saving some money and sharing some fun Halloween decor with you. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and...
I've been gone for too long. Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio is playing the song. It is true. If only I could do one thing, I'll be with you. It is true. Baby, how I need the loving of you. Will you still love me? Yes, I'm getting lonely and old. And when you are away, I sometimes shiver and cold. It is hard to define you, but you're worth more than gold. When everything is told. Waiting at the
Since everything is dusted, I'm gonna go ahead and make the bed before I vacuum. I want to change my bedding out so bad. I'm over it. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I get bored with things fairly quickly, and I have had like white linens, a white bedroom for quite some time. Before we moved, it basically the same exact setup. And I don't know, I really want to change the bedroom. I know I've been saying that like for a year, or well, a little under a year or so. I know I've been saying for a while that I want to redo our bedroom, and I really have some ideas in mind that I would love to share with you guys on an update. I am torn on the bedroom set. I don't want to get rid of the bedroom set because it's a beautiful set. It's heavy duty. We paid a lot of money for it. I mean, we've had it for like, I don't know, 10 years maybe. but I absolutely love it. And so I'm really torn on what I want to do with as far as the bed set goes. But I do have some ideas. I already have a paint color in mind for the walls. I want to do an accent wall. We're going to get rid of this rug. And yeah, I'm so excited though. Like, I have all the ideas in my head. And initially, had I done this when I originally wanted to, it would be totally different than what I have in my mind right now. So I'm glad that it is taking me so long. I am going to sit on this though through the holidays and let us get through the holidays, and then maybe in the spring update our bedroom. That way too, before I decide to do anything with the furniture, whether it's painting it or sanding it down to a lighter color stain, I can sit on it. So yeah. But anyway, I just want to finish up getting the bed made, and then we will move on. Then we will move on to the vacuuming.
Every morning after feels the same. I know I only have myself to blame for drinking way too much. I guess I got caught up. Can someone make this headache go away? We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our hearts. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark. We were dancing in the dark with a feeling in our hearts. Felt like we had it all. We were dancing in the
Another thing I do every day is clean the litter box. Now, I know if you have cats, you know that the litter box kind of is not a fun chore, but it comes naturally with pets that you have to clean the litter box. And you know, y'all know cat pee stinks. Cat potty. The litter box stinks, you guys. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Yes, it's in our bedroom. I hate that it's in our bedroom. We have nowhere else to put it. The bathrooms are not big enough. We don't have a laundry room like we did in our old house. So it is what it is. But to cut down on the smell, I make sure that I swear by Tidy Cat litter. It is the best. Yes, it is costly. But it works, and it fights the stink coming from the cat pee and feces. So it is what it is. It's in here. But again, tip from Tammy, make sure if you have cats that you are changing the litter box, or not changing it, but like scooping it, you know what I mean? Fully scooping it. Don't shake when you are scooping clumps, because then it breaks it up and breaks into pieces, and then you're not getting all of that urine out of there. But it'll help combat the smell that comes from cats. Yes, so I do clean the litter box every day. I don't know. If you guys have any tips for me as far as where to put this thing, we have thought about all these different ideas, and I just don't know what to do with it. I think I want to get something that looks a little nice, so it doesn't look like a litter box. But anyway, so now that that's done, the yucky day, and I got the vacuuming done, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the bathroom. Now, again, this is just something I like to wipe down the bathroom every day. Does it happen every day? No. Most days, yes. I like a clean toilet. Who doesn't? And yeah, so I do the bathroom. Again, I also shed a lot, so your girl sheds a ton. Like, I don't even know. I know it's normal though, on average. As a hairstylist, I know on average that people lose about 100 hairs a day. And I do. I just like to get that kind of cleaned up. just kind of wipe down the toilet. I'm going a little more in depth than I normally do on a daily basis, but I definitely do wipe everything down regularly. And
Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. They're like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for right. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love. The things I love, the things I love, the things I love, 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 love. The things I love, the things I love. Be one of the things I love.
so I'm super excited. I do want to let you guys know that I do have a bunch of new videos coming up. Hobby Lobby's Christmas is officially at 50% off, and I'm so excited for that. So we're gonna go shopping. I do want to take you guys and share at home store. I don't know if you guys have one of those local to you. Ours is about 40 minutes away, but I'm super excited because we'll be in the area this weekend, so I can film in there for you guys and share their decor so you know if the drive to yours is worth it or not. I also have some, like I said, some Halloween DIY decor ideas to kind of decorate on a tight budget. We're going to be decorating for Halloween, and let's see, I can't even remember everything I have coming up for you guys, but if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along, because I know you're going to be so excited with this journey. I have really enjoyed filming all these videos for you guys and sharing and chit-chatting with some of you guys in the comments. It really makes my day when you guys comment, so leave me a comment if you will. Also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm know that you guys are liking what I'm creating for you, and it'll help push my videos out to other viewers. So anyway, guys, the towels, well, yeah, towels, because I washed the towels, and the linens have come out of the washer, out of the dryer. They are officially clean. So I'm just finishing up my day with getting these folded and put away. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe until
Here with me, we never should have said it's better this way. I'd rather be with you than someone I don't know. Now it's like we're living in two separate worlds. Come on back to me, say that you won't go. I can't cope without you, and I wanna hold you close. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go. Say that you won't go.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. As you can tell, we have a very realistic cleaning video today. We do a lot of cleaning motivation, decor inspiration, decorating for the holidays. We just decorated for fall. We'll be decorating for Christmas and spring, and we do pull out the Americana decor for summer. So if that's something that interests you, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. Come along and join my YouTube family. I am so grateful for each and every one of you for clicking on today's video. Now, like the title said, this is a very realistic cleaning day. I decided that I would go ahead and show you guys kind of realistic, like how my brain kind of functions and how I clean, because I know that I'm not the only one out there that kind of cleans a little wonky, I guess, if you will. We are starting the day off with some coffee, and then I do want to share a very yummy recipe with you guys. I have been trying to make muffins. My kids really love those little mini muffins that you can buy in the store, and so I just kind of wanted to make them, I guess, healthier or less preservatives, if you will. And it's also cheaper to make your own. So I've just been making my own. I have made previously weeks before pumpkin muffins, and I do have a mini muffin tin. But today's video, I just used a regular size muffin tin. So we're gonna go ahead, get those baked up today. I'm sharing that recipe with you. Again, it is super yummy, but we gotta get the coffee flowing first. I need some caffeine in these veins. So let's go ahead, drink up the coffee, and then we'll start with the recipe and then clean up the rest of the kitchen in a very realistic fashion today.
Could wear a blindfold, no matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why.
So here's the recipe. If you're interested, go ahead and pause the video and take a screenshot of that. And also, just a side note, instead of liners, I am using just some olive oil pan spray. And I am also doubling this recipe because we are a family of 6, so we need a little more than your average family. This will get us through the week of snacks. I know my husband will probably take a few to work as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead, jump into this, and get started.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you.
So like I said, I've been making some muffins for the kids' snacks. Also, my husband will take them. He actually really enjoyed the pumpkin ones I made the other day, and I told him that I made more muffins, and he was like, oh, I hope they're the pumpkin ones. And I was like, oh, sorry to disappoint. They aren't pumpkin. I do have more pumpkin, so if you guys are interested in seeing a pumpkin recipe, a pumpkin muffin recipe, let me know and I will share that with you guys because they are really, really good. But I had to disappoint today because I made banana nut, but that's okay because I think he enjoyed them either way. I am using all-purpose unbleached flour, just so you guys are aware. That's kind of up to you. The recipe calls for all-purpose. Whether you get it bleached or unbleached is totally an option for you. But I buy it in a huge bag. So because, again, I am making basically a lot of muffins pretty much every week so my kids can take them to school for a snack. I do like to make them in the little mini tins. However, on this day, I just decided to make 24 big muffins because I did double this recipe. We're a big family, what can I say? And I need them to last for the week. So anyway, I will say that these muffins were really good, but spoiler alert, I think I might have cooked them a little bit too long. So make sure you have toothpicks handy because I did not. So I was kind of going off of the touch test.
Want you now. I wanna hold you.
too close. Don't wanna take it slow. Ooh, I just want you now. I wanna put you in that spotlight, looking at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you make me feel right. Wanna look at you all night. Wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful. And it's like you're untouchable. Like you're untouchable. Don't you know?
When I buy bananas, I usually prefer pretty green bananas myself. My oldest actually likes them pretty brown. I think they're a little sweeter the riper they get, but your girl doesn't like them like that. So I've been storing up some ripe bananas. So tip from Tammy, before you store them, whether you're going to put them in the refrigerator or freeze them, peel them. It makes it so much easier when you go to use them in your recipes if they are already peeled before you store them. So these bananas have been stored, over the past few weeks. I've just been, I just can't get through bananas all the time fast enough. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. I literally eat a banana every day with my coffee. But yeah, so they've been stored over time and I just peel them, put them in the fridge until I have enough to make a recipe. Again, for this recipe, banana nut muffins. I also like to make bread. You can make pancakes, all the things with the right bananas. But yes, so tip from Tammy again, make sure you peel them before you store them. It makes it easier when you go to use them.
I'm looking up from my window. Sun's coming up like the day before. You're like a stone on my pillow. I don't make a sound when I shut the door. You don't have to wake up yet. We can spend all day in bed. I'll put the TV in the room.
And yes, I did that a little backwards. You should actually add the dry ingredients to the wet ingredients. However, the bowl, I swapped the bowls and I should have used the other bowl to mix the wet and the dry. So the wet ingredient bowl wasn't big enough, so I just added it to the dry. It worked out. So if you have to do it that way, it's fine. But technically, you should add the dry to the wet as opposed to the wet to the dry. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and load up this muffin pan. This is a, I forget the brand. Is it Wilton? Something like that. I don't know. My stepmom actually bought this for me years and years and years ago when my kids were little and having birthday parties, because I always just made their cupcakes. Instead of buying cupcakes or buying a cake, I usually just made them. So she bought this for me so it was much easier, and I still use it and love it. It definitely made today's job super simple. Using the mini tins, it takes forever, and I don't have very many of them. I think I only have like 2, and technically I should have probably like 4 to 6 of them. So I definitely need to stock up on some more mini tins. But again, for today, this one worked out perfectly, and I absolutely love this tin. So if you are doing a lot of muffin baking or cupcake baking, definitely go find you one of these. You know what? I'll put one, I will link it in my Amazon storefront so you guys can find it easily, because again, I absolutely love this, and if you do a lot of baking, you're going to love it too. I promise.
Saxophone, we'll order in a bunch of food. I'll put your favorite music on all the way baritone. Shut the lights, go infrared.
Another tip from Tammy, clean as you go. As you notice, I was going back and forth out of the screen to throw things away, eggshells, trash, whatever. And then while the muffins are baking, we're gonna go ahead and get all the dishes washed up. Biggest tip for me is clean as you go. I always make sure that I am cleaning as I'm going, because that way by the time you're done, you're not like, oh, I'm finally done, and turn around and you have a sink full of dishes or a counter full of garbage, and then you're like, oh no, I'm not done. And it just adds to your list. So while the muffins are baking, or even like I said, as you are preparing, as you're throwing stuff away, either have a trash bowl sitting there that you can just throw everything into and then dump when you're done, or throw it away as you use it. Throw away the shells as you use them, you know, the packages as you're using them. When you're done with a dirty dish, throw it in the sink, so that way it's out of your way, and you know, everything is all in one spot. Then while everything is baking, you can go ahead and clean up your dishes. Like I said, on this day I'm washing them. We do have a dishwasher, but I don't know, sometimes I find washing dishes kind of satisfying. Are you guys like that? You know, it used to be my least favorite chore, and I don't know, over the years it's just kind of changed. I actually really enjoy hand washing dishes. I do not, however, enjoy putting them away. But I do. So after we get these all washed up, I am going to go ahead and dry them and put them away, because I did have a few more minutes while the muffins were baking. But again, smarter not harder, just get it all done. That way things stay clean. That's, you know, I just personally like a clean home. It's not always clean, but these little tips that I give you guys are legit things that I do to keep my home clean and tidy and presentable, if you will.
In your arms of gold, in your arms of gold, I rise from the ashes with pins and patches. We carry on. I rise from the ashes. I heal from your passion. My doubts are gone.
So while the muffins are cooling, I like to have them up on a cooling rack. So that lighter colored cooling rack on top of the stove there that you see, I set the muffins on top of there because that way they get an actual cool. The air can flow underneath and cool everything down, as opposed to if they're sitting directly on the counter, they take a little longer to cool off. But the recipe calls to let them sit for 5 minutes before you take them out of the pan. So I'm going to go ahead and clean some fruit that I got. I picked up these grapes and blueberries. I want to make a lemon blueberry muffin the next go around. If that is something that you're interested in seeing, let me know. I will share that recipe with you guys as well. I love baking and sharing these recipes with you guys, so I hope you guys don't mind sharing them with you. If you enjoy it, give this video a thumbs up so I know that you guys enjoy the cooking and the baking. Again, it's something that I enjoy and I love sharing it with you guys, so I hope you love it too. But anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and pull all these grapes off the vine. That way they are easier also for my kids to eat. You know, it's something about presentation when it comes to fruits and vegetables. If they look good or they're easily accessible, easy to grab, you know, you don't have to sit there and pick them off as you're eating them. I know it sounds silly because it's so easy to just peel them off as you're eating them, but something about it. If you leave them on the vine, my kids are less likely to grab them, or myself or my husband. And if you take them off and everything, they present themselves better. So you tend to eat more of them. You know, I don't know what it is, but it is that way. So I just wanted to let them soak a little bit in some vinegar water to kind of help clean them a little bit while I was letting the muffins cool. I did let the grapes soak, and then I also let the blueberries soak. The blueberries actually went into the freezer, so that way they will last until I am ready to make those lemon blueberry muffins. And then the grapes just went in the container. I could not get the lid on. I don't know where all my containers went. I had a bigger container, but I like to leave them in a clear container, so when you open the fridge, they are right there, beautifully displayed and saying, "Eat me, I am a healthy snack option." So yeah, I was just getting them all cleaned up. Again, using my time wisely instead of just going to like sit on the couch or do something unproductive, sit on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. Not that I'm saying YouTube's bad, because y'all are here and I enjoy that you guys are here with me. But it helps me to be productive if I am doing something while I can't do something else, if that makes sense. But anyway, it's time to take the muffins out of the tin, and then we will get that all washed up and cleaned up. So again, clean as you go, harder not smarter. Nope, that's smarter, not harder. Oh my goodness. Y'all already know. Y'all already know that I cannot talk. Anyway, I did go ahead and spray some of that Dawn Power Wash on the pan here. I love that stuff. It makes life so much easier when it comes to cleaning dishes, especially if you have some like baked on stuff. See how easily that washed away? There was little to no scrubbing, guys. The Dawn Power Wash is absolutely amazing if you haven't tried that yet.
It was never under my control, you know. It's open wide, and a better version of me inside. Let me in, let me stay there for a while. I feel it now when I see that smile, like a body of water, seeping through the edges of my soul.
If you guys have been around a while, you have heard me say that I kind of clean as I go. If I notice something needs cleaned, I will clean it. And that kind of happened today. While I was making my coffee, actually, before I did the muffins, I noticed that this window had some dirt and dust really built up on it. So it was time to clean it. I should have probably vacuumed it out and then used the steam shot here, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Again, we are keeping this very, very, very realistic today. Yeah, so I just went straight in with the steam shot. While it was warming up, I did go ahead and wipe down the inside of the windows. Now I need to go outside and do that. But that entails taking the screen off and going out into the lanai, and it's hot because it's Florida and humid, and your girl didn't feel like it. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't want to go outside. So I just worked from the inside, did the best I could. I really love this Bissell Power Shot. This thing just cleans, it makes things so much easier to clean and just wipe everything right away. So that's why I was using it. And then I was like, oh yeah, the doors are dirty too, our slider doors. And for whatever reason, I missed filming. I did clean the glass part, guys. I didn't leave it. I actually cleaned the glass part. Somehow I missed it, and I missed cleaning the outside ledge because I did clean that. Or not the outside, but you know, the little like walk-through part. Yeah, that part. Somehow I missed filming that. I don't know what happened, so I apologize for that. But we did get that satisfying dirt out from underneath of there that I could not squeeze my fingers into. That was gross. I probably need to do that more often, but you guys, I do not go outside this door. My kids and husband go in and out this door far more often than I do. But again, while cleaning all that, I noticed this underneath here. Look at how disgusting that is. I really am thinking about painting this. I think I might paint my island black purely because to hide all this. My kids sit at the counter and do their homework. They also sit here and eat breakfast sometimes. And obviously they have dirty feet when they are sitting here because yeah, look at that. Look at that rag. That is so, oh my gosh, so gross, so embarrassing. But again, I clean as I see things, and for whatever reason, I don't ever think about cleaning this island. The chairs are usually in the way, and so I honestly just didn't notice it, but yeah. So satisfying content for you guys, and again, realistic. This is a real life moment. Also, I know this goes without saying, but because this is real life, please no judgment. We don't judge around here. Everybody is different when it comes to managing their homes, and that is their life. So no judgment. Thank you. I also noticed the baseboards could use a little love, so I used the power shot on them. I just used a little steam to help clean them up. I also noticed that it needs grouted, so that's my husband's job. So I will definitely be letting him know that, hey honey, like your honey to-do list is getting added to. I need you to grout around the floors, or not grout, caulk around the flooring. So I also, again, noticed that this wall was kind of dirty as well. And then you'll see a close-up here. There's like a green mark. I don't know if it was a crayon or somebody, you know, had their fingernails painted green and accidentally swiped it on the wall. I don't know exactly what that was, but I wanted to try this Zep wall cleaner on it and see if I could get it off. And honestly, it did a pretty good job. It didn't get all of it, but it got most of it. So made me happy for the time being. It is what it is. And then I decided that it was time to do the floors. And so I decided to start vacuuming. This rug, if you're curious, or if you guys missed the video, I did use rug tape to put this rug down. I'm not sure that was the smartest idea, but it keeps it from moving in the kitchen because we had like little mats, but it didn't work. But anyway, while I was vacuuming, I was like, oh yeah, I wanted to clean the fridge off. See, this is what happens. Is anybody else like that? Like you're randomly cleaning and then you're like, oh, sidetrack. Oh, squirrel. That's me. This is how I clean. Again, this is a very real life, very realistic cleaning. And I just wanted to share this with you guys because, you know, videos can be edited and made to look a certain way and make people appear to be certain ways. And I always try to keep it as real as possible with you guys around here. And this is real life squirrel moments, you know, and I know that I'm not the only one. So I want to make sure that you know that you are normal, that it happens. Maybe not normal, but it definitely happens. You're not the only one. because I know that I am far from normal. So anyway, I did notice that there was some hard water buildup here on the fridge, and that is the point of this. I wanted to go ahead and clean that up. We have really hard water here in Florida, and I really want to get a full house system of some sort, whether like a water softener or something, to help to fight off that hard water, because it's terrible. But yeah, so anyway, then I also was like, oh yeah, I forgot to clean the island. So I just mixed up some water and vinegar and essential oil. And that's what I wiped the fridge down with. I knew that vinegar would eat at that hard water, and then I just used it to spray off the counter because, yeah, real life. Then I went back to cleaning the floors because they needed mopped really bad.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give me any warning? I've been thinking about you day and night and day and night. To be honest, I just don't know what to do next. With a broken heart, waiting for you to come out and save me. I'm a mess, need to untangle, and I'm a fool for you, baby. Fool for you, baby. Waiting for you to come out and save me. Fool for you. Disappearing at last. You made me fall without saying a sentence.
Alrighty, so I'm just gonna finish up cleaning the floors, and then we will put the muffins away now that they have fully cooled. I am using Ziplocs. I know that is not great, and I probably need to find another way to do this. But this is what is easiest for my kids to just grab in the morning and run out the door for school. So I'm just putting them all in the Ziploc bag, and then I'm going to put them in their little snack bin in the Lazy Susan. And then we will go ahead and wipe the counters down and finish up for the day, because at this point it is time to go pick up my little guy from school. But anyway, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one of you for sticking around, watching my videos all the way through. Y'all are seriously the real MVPs around here. So if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment below. That all helps my channel out a ton. Stay happy, healthy, and safe until the next one, and we will see you later. Bye, guys.
You do to me.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by. Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are.
Hello guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser, or welcome if you are new. If you are new, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button, come along and join my YouTube family. I'm so grateful that each and every one of you decided to click on my video today. But yeah, we have a lot to get done, you guys. So as you can see by the title of this video, it is time to take down the fall and Halloween decor. I'm kind of sad because I really just loved my decor this year, and you know, it just brought in the warmth and vibes, the fall vibes that we aren't getting outside in Florida. But I really just loved everything about my fall decor this year. So I'm kind of bummed, but at the same time, I am so stinking excited for Christmas. I know if you guys have seen my other videos here recently, I have been saying this a lot, but it is so true. I think just not having that seasonal depression, winter blues that you get up north, or that I got up north in the cold, it has just really changed my outlook or my perspective of Christmas. I will say it doesn't feel like Christmas. It doesn't feel like winter. It doesn't feel like late in the fall season, especially without the nippy mornings, that cool, crisp air that you wake up to, the air that takes your breath away or stings your chest. You know, it's not the same, and it's really hard to fluctuate between seasons without that change when it's something that you're used to. I will say though, I have been enjoying the fact that the humidity is pretty much non-existent. If you are from the north or from somewhere else, now is the time to visit Florida because it is absolutely gorgeous. We're in the high 70s, low 80s, down into the 60s or so at night. Sometimes it's even in the 70s at night. But the air is not muggy. It's not humid. It's not, just hard to breathe through. It is just absolutely beautiful. Now, I will say it makes it a little difficult to want to go swimming in the ocean or anything like that, because the water has definitely cooled off over there. But anyway, it's time to take it all down, take down all that fall decor, and we're gonna do some major deep cleaning today, just to prepare for next week when it's time to set up Christmas. I really love using these black and yellow totes to store our items. They are very heavy duty, solid, I guess, totes, and they're pretty affordable. I know you can get some other plastic totes like these. I think they're like the Craftsman brand or something like that, and they're a little bit higher priced unless there's a sale, but I really do love storing in these totes. They're a good size, so they're easy to manage, to carry. Typically you wouldn't need help unless it's like overly heavy, and they hold a lot of stuff, and I absolutely, they're available in most places. We actually have a couple that have like green lids or blue lids that we've picked up at Walmart during like Christmas time, but you can get them pretty much anywhere, and they typically come with this like black and yellow scheme. But we've got them before at Lowe's, we've got them at Office Max before. They're literally everywhere, and like I said, I just love packing my stuff into them. I do use, so a little tip from Tammy, we don't always keep that paper or the bubble wrap that packages come in, or when you buy breakables at the store that they wrap them in, it's kind of hard to keep that stuff around. So what I like to do, I will use like a blanket or a towel. You also saw me using some pillow covers, and I will wrap those breakable items up into it. They're already fall decor, like the blanket was a fall item anyway, so it just helps keep it all together, but it also prevents my breakables from getting broken. But anyway, now that fall is all packed away, I almost forgot my little bats, you guys. I guess they could have just stayed up until next year. I don't know. I really loved those little bats, though. They were from Kirkland's. I can't wait to see how we use them next year. But for now, I did get them put back in their box, and then I put everything inside of the tote. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to this cleaning now. If you guys have been here for the past couple of videos, I told you that I have been slacking on these ceiling fans. Down here, our fans literally run 24/7. They are on. It helps us keep our air conditioner set on a warmer level. I think we have it at like 76, which is comfortable, but sometimes you still just need that air to move throughout the house, and so the ceiling fans run. Well, when they run, I don't notice how dirty they're getting until someone accidentally shuts one off. And that was the problem or the case the other day. Somebody shut the one off in the dining room, and holy crapoly, I was like, goodness gracious, this fan is dirty. So as I'm cleaning each area of the home, I am making sure to keep that on my list and shutting the fans off and cleaning them all off. So next up, we're just going to move on to the couch. This couch gets so dirty, you guys. I will say that I love the style of this couch, but I am really regretting getting a cloth couch. I really am debating on upgrading it to leather. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't want white leather. I feel like that's way too like 80s. I don't really want the black, because, you know, I feel like it would just be too much in the space since it is a smaller space. But I'm kind of thinking I might go with that more camel, like, you know, brownish color. I don't know. I haven't decided. It's going to be a hot minute because this couch realistically is just a year old. So I don't know. What do you guys think? But anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get this thing vacuumed up, get it cleaned up, and then we're gonna move it.
I'm getting tired of waiting. It's like we're stuck. You won't grow up, and I'm getting tired. I'm tired of waiting for you to make your move. He can love me better than you. He can love me better than you. On my mind's loving's on my mind. He can do me better. He can do me better. Everything I like, he can do me better. He can do me better than you. Can love me better than you do. Yeah. Can love me better than you. Love me better than you do. To be honest, I don't think about you. To be honest,
I really want to put a fireplace in our living room somewhere. I just really miss that fireplace ambiance feeling. We don't necessarily need the heat from a fireplace, but I would really just like to put an electric fireplace just for the colors and, you know, just to see the flames and stuff like that. So we have a vent above the TV, and I'm like, I don't know how I want a grand fireplace. I wanted to go floor to ceiling, but with that vent there, I don't really know what to do. So we were talking about it, and I was talking with my dad about it, and he said, well, why don't you put it on this wall where your mirror is, where your round mirror is? And I was like, okay, that's not a bad idea, you know. So while I was cleaning, I was like, you know what? I know I need to vacuum behind this couch. I haven't done it since we moved in. yes, I know. Or not since we moved in, but since we got the couch. So I knew that it was going to be needing done. And as you can see, there's a lot of sand and who knows what else back there. Cat toys. I found so much stuff. Socks behind the couch. So I just thought that I would go ahead and move it, get it not only cleaned, but I also wanted to see if it would fit turning it this way, and maybe so that way we could put the fireplace on the other wall, and move our TV over to that other wall where that round mirror is. But I think the couch is just way too big to turn it like that. It just kind of cramped up the space, which is why you see me standing there. I'm kind of like contemplating, like, wow, like I like the change up. Your girl likes change. I like change. I can't handle like keeping things the same all the time. Like it's just not me. But yeah, I just don't think it's gonna work. The couch is too big. Even if we were to get a new couch, we still need a bigger couch because we are a pretty good sized family, as a family of 6. So anyway, it's kind of still in the works. It's just in the back of the brain for now, but Again, I am so glad I did move the couches because they were quite dirty behind. Not only on the floor, but I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of them being moved and just wipe down the grate, wipe down the baseboards, and do a little bit of cleaning on the wall.
But I'm lying to myself, 'cause the truth is I still need you. You're one in a million, that means I'll never find another you can. To be honest, I miss you. To be honest, I miss you.
So I used the rag a little bit to clean the baseboards, and then I was like, what am I doing? I can use my O-Cedar mop to do this. I love my O-Cedar spin mop. If there is a mop you should buy, it is the O-Cedar spin mop. Like I said, I absolutely love it. It is so easy to use. You can use it not only just as a normal mop, but you can use it to wipe your floors or your walls down, as you saw I did. It bends just right, so it gets the baseboards easily as well. I just love it, and I highly, highly, highly recommend, if you need a mop, definitely try the O-Cedar spin mop. You can get them pretty much anywhere. I think I have one linked to my Amazon storefront, but you can get them at Walmart, Target, all the places. I think the best place, I got mine at Sam's Club, which I think was by far the most affordable place to buy it. So definitely check those wholesale places if you are a membership. Even like Costco might have one. I don't know. We don't have a Costco membership. But anyway, I'm just going to go through, give this a little bit more cleaning before I put the couches back. I'm also going to clean down these windows because that is another thing I noticed going room from room, how dirty these blinds are.
Make to love. You are now. It's probably too late, but here I am reaching my arm out. I want us to win the struggle we're in. It's never goodbye, it's never goodbye till it's over. Come back to love. I was so crazy to lose you.
I really love this big, it's not necessarily, I guess, a picture window. I was going to call it a picture window, but I think picture windows do not open at all, where these do. But I just love these huge windows that let in all the natural light. The only thing I don't like about them is they are so hard to clean because they slide, as they don't like fold down or fold open or anything like that. So they are definitely difficult to clean when you're trying to clean both sides of the glass. So that's why you're only seeing me clean the inside today. I will definitely go out and clean all the outside here probably in a couple weeks when I take down all the fall decor outside. But I don't know, I just love these huge windows, and we have them in like all the rooms of our house. So but again, it just makes it so hard to clean. So if you have any tips for me on cleaning those windows, I don't know that there is really any tips other than just cleaning them on the inside, cleaning them on the outside. But I have to pull the screen off every time I clean the outside, so it's a huge project because then you have to re-snap all the screen in there and get it all put back correctly, but that's okay. I will say I also really dislike blinds, but these blinds were here when we moved in. They fit the window. They are a little bit broken. The cats, for whatever reason, decided to chew through the cords on the bottom. But you know what? We're just going to leave them for now. I don't know what I would replace them with because honestly, I don't like pulling my curtains. I love having curtains because I feel like it just finishes the space. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to pull them all the way across. So I don't know. We may just take them down eventually and just have them all the way across. Just use the curtains. It is what it is. But For now, I'm just gonna clean them. They are far too heavy for me to take off and actually take them in the shower and clean them down like I've seen other people do. I guess, you know, that's the con of having such a big window, but that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead now though and get this couch put back together. I will say this couch is extremely lightweight, so no, I'm not big like muscles or anything moving this couch by myself. It was very lightweight and very easy to move, just a little bit awkward trying to move it on the rug.
Happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Or show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body. We were dancing in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling. The way my lips feel on your body. The way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling. Every breath that we're taking. With every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making. Every breath that we're taking. With every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Or show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body.
So I did want to let you guys know what kind of videos I do have coming up. Now, if you are new, I do post a lot of like cleaning motivation. I like to share grocery hauls and putting them away, how I organize groceries, the products, stuff like that, how I save on my groceries. A lot of cleaning, shopping, decorating. I love sharing decorating with you guys, which we will be doing a lot of decorating here coming up. I mean, it is the season for decorating, going from fall and Halloween and then to Christmas. So I think the next couple videos after this, we might do one more shopping video. I haven't decided on that one yet, but then we are decorating for Christmas. So when I'm talking decorating, we're going to decorate the living room, the kitchen, the dining room area. I'm not sure that I'm going to decorate the bathrooms or not this year. I got all the totes out, as you saw in my previous video, of decluttering my Christmas decor, but I did end up putting them back away because I'm not, worst case, I'll pull them out again, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do the bathrooms this year. If you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know, and I can share that with you guys. I can do it. I just am not in the mood for like a colorful Christmas this year. I want just something more like classic and cozy and neutral. But anyway, yes, so next week we are going to start the decorating for Christmas, which, like I said, I'm so excited to share with you guys. I do have like a mini hot cocoa bar that I want to set up with you guys. So we're definitely going to be going to Home Goods and shopping, or TJ Maxx, Home Goods, one of, you know, Marshalls. They're all the same thing with different names. But I can't wait to share all that with you guys. And then I will be bringing Thanksgiving back at Thanksgiving time, or the fall decor back out to decorate the fall table, just to give you guys, you know, an idea of how to set up maybe your table or something decor wise, just something simple but beautiful. And then we will be sharing our, or I will be sharing, me and the mouse in my pocket, we'll be sharing our Thanksgiving meal prep grocery haul. So that way, if you guys are needing some ideas or needing some help there, I will be sharing my plans for our upcoming Thanksgiving meal. But if there's anything else you guys would like to see, definitely leave that in the comments below. I make these videos for you guys, but at the same time, I just enjoy creating the content. So either way, I hope you guys will all stick around and hit that subscribe button, come back, and just, you know, be here with me, enjoying the content. I love talking to you guys in the comments too. So if you would, leave me a little comment, tell me a little bit about yourself, or maybe even just where you're from. I love to see where everybody's at who are, you know, who are watching my videos. like I said previously, we're from up north. We are from Nebraska, the Omaha area. Born and raised there, lived there for 36 years before moving down here to Florida. And now we are in Volusia County on the East Coast of Florida, Central East Coast-ish, if you will. We absolutely love it here. We have no regrets at all, other than the fact that we wish we would have moved sooner. But I will say, even though we didn't move sooner, when we did move, everything just fell in place, and it just worked out amazingly. So I will say, if any of you guys have big goals of moving, whether it's to Florida or anywhere, your goals will happen. Just stick by them, keep chugging along and working for it. When it's time for it to happen, it will happen. And you guys, I feel so blessed because we worked on this goal for like 7 years before it finally happened. So anyway, let's go ahead, finish getting everything cleaned up, dusted, mopped, and vacuumed, and all the things.
We were like fireworks, thought nothing could break us, but oh how we got burned. Look at us now, we scream, we fight, and no one knows the reason. We're both getting out of line. Now say goodbye and try to move on. I'll get over you, only wish that I knew how to go on. Baby, you and me, we're so messed up together. Even if we tried, we'd be stuck here forever. I don't understand right now how to make it through, but I'll get over you, and it's not like I'm gonna hate you. It's what it is, nothing left that we could do. Even though it hurts right now, we will make it through. I'll get over you. I'll get over you. We were holding on to something that we both know couldn't work, so we should try to say goodbye. You know we had our problems, so now we have to.
As we're getting it ready to end today's video, I do want to just thank you all for being here again. It just literally means the world to me that you guys have stuck by me. All my OGs and even my new subscribers. I absolutely love you guys. You guys, it literally, it just means the world. It means so much to me that you guys have stuck by me or are choosing to subscribe and follow me. So I just wanted to give a huge shout out to you guys, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't still be here creating this content for you guys. I don't know. I absolutely love making the videos and sharing things with you. So I just want to thank you for giving me this opportunity and trusting me with my videos. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I am just going to go ahead, finish up here, give you guys a little bit of before so you guys can remember what everything looked like, and then I will share the final looks. But anyway, until next time, I hope you guys are ready, because Christmas is coming and Christmas music is coming, and I cannot wait. But I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe until next time, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.